All right, we're live. Hi, internet. I'm Nightmare Slumber. I doubt anybody's gonna watch this live, but this is mostly for just the YouTube, like the last one. So, welcome to the second random podcast, and returning is my good friend Wolfpack Leader.
What's up? I'm kind of sick right now, guys. I'm kind of a little. I'm not cranky, but I'm just not really feeling it.
And today we are mostly going to be talking about movies and like upcoming stuff that we're excited for.
Yeah. So
So, you wanna start us off? Talk about an upcoming movie.
sure, let's start with Godzilla Resurgence. We're gonna be talking about kaiju movies right now. The kaijus. Yeah. So
For those of you who don't know, kaijus are the giant monsters like Godzilla and stuff.
yeah, King Kong and tons of other ones that we don't need to name because it's gonna take forever.
Yeah.
So yeah,
All right. So I literally just watched the trailer for Godzilla Resurgence, and it looks pretty awesome. I like what I see so far.
it does. It looks freaking amazing. But yeah, I like the design. A lot of people are hating on the design. They said he looks like a giant meatloaf, but I don't. I disagree with that. I don't think he looks like.
That is. Keep talking. Keep talking.
But yeah, and there not a lot of people aren't really a huge fan of the whole atomic breath and all that stuff. But I think it looks pretty cool. I don't like the whole atomic breath coming out of his tail though. That's kind of off. But coming out of his dorsal fins or whatever you call them, that looks pretty cool. I think that looks really cool. And this Godzilla is just super OP because he can. I heard that he can regenerate, but I think all of the Godzillas have a healing factor. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. But yeah, yeah, that's what I think about the new design of him, and I think he looks pretty cool, and yeah, I can't wait to watch the movie, which it's coming out the late 2016 for America in English. So yeah. So what do you think about the design, Nightmare Slumber? I don't know. I can't hear him. I don't know if he's talking right now. Well, yeah, as far as story, I don't really know a lot about the story because the trailers don't really show a lot. Just another man versus monster. So yeah, and for the American Godzilla, the 2014 one, that one is actually coming out in I mean the sequel is coming out 2019, which is pretty cool because supposedly Mothra's going to be in it, and maybe rumored King Ghidorah. I'm not sure, but if Mothra comes out, that's gonna be awesome to see her in action and all that. And I wonder how she's gonna look like in the American universe or the American version universe Godzilla. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. And then 2020, it's gonna be King Kong vs Godzilla. I'm also excited for that. And I know Kong Skull Island's coming out. Looks pretty interesting.
I apologize for that. I was occupied by something, but I'm back now. So continue talking about whatever you were talking about, unless you want me to say something.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you your opinion about the design for the 2016 Toho Godzilla, the Resurgence one.
the All right, the new design for the Godzilla looks pretty terrifying. I can see why people wouldn't like it because it's like a weird kind of it's very like a like a suit costume type thing, except it's CGI, which I guess could be disappointing to people. But I for one like the way it looks, and it's with the whole like glowing stuff. That's pretty cool too. I haven't seen that on a Godzilla really. Like it's always there. It's kind of like lava.
Yeah, it looks like lava.
I think it's pretty cool, and I'm interested to see how it works in the movie when it comes out.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that too. See him in action and all that stuff. We've seen some footage of him in the trailers and all that. So yeah,
Yeah.
it already looks pretty cool. The movie just looks amazing, and I'm really excited for it. And what else?
So
I was gonna say one more thing, but I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Okay, I'm playing zombies, guys. Freaking doing terrible
I'm
today.
playing Half-Life.
Half-Life.
All right. Yes, it's a great game. I recommend everyone to play it forever.
Oh
All right.
yeah, let's kind of skip ahead to 2020. King Kong vs. Godzilla. I don't know who I prefer more. I enjoy both characters a lot, especially the 2005 version of Godzilla. It was an amazing movie.
Yeah, I'm not too sure who I would go for, and I still haven't seen the original King Kong versus Godzilla, which I am very angry at myself for because I love Godzilla movies. They're pretty awesome.
Yeah, even though they're just even the ones that are like in suits and all that, like I still think it's good films.
Yeah, those have like a really like classic feel to them, and it makes them
Yeah,
great.
that's what I love about those movies. Yeah, there's so many Godzilla movies. I haven't seen them all. The one I really want to see for some reason is Final Wars. I really want to see Final Wars. That's one I still haven't seen.
Yeah, me too. That one,
And the
me too. That one's something I wanted to watch.
yeah, I also want to see Millennium Godzilla 2000. Well, even though it came out in 1999 in Japan, but in America it came out 2000. I want to see that one. And there's a lot. There's just so many, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, what
All
do you
right.
want to talk about now? Let's go to horror.
Um, movies.
Talk
Yeah,
about horror movies.
I recently watched Lights Out, and it wasn't too good. Like it could
Yeah,
have been better.
yeah. The thing that disappointed me the most, which is gonna be kind of a spoiler, is the what was the whole point of the movie? You know, like I think the short film was like the whole thing we needed. I don't know why they did it. They had to make a movie out of it and stuff. Like they didn't do a good job. It's same thing with like the antagonist. Like I feel like it didn't. The antagonist didn't really have a purpose of going after that family, terrorizing the family and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Like
it
just because
was.
she has skin cancer doesn't mean she should go after a girl that she has no idea. Like she doesn't even know that well. She's just gonna become friends with her, then start attacking her.
Yeah, they like vaguely kind of like implied that when she was still alive, she had like powers or something, but it didn't really do a good job of explaining like anything, and the motives just weren't there, and there were a little too many jump scares than there should have been. But I guess that's kind of to be expected with the kind of movie that it was.
Yeah, it is a PG-13 horror movie, so that says it all.
Yeah, and it's not like it's a completely original concept. The idea of like a monster that only shows up in the dark has been around since like forever. That's one of the main reasons why people are afraid of the dark. Actually,
Yeah,
I'm still pretty afraid of the dark myself, and that movie didn't really scare me when I went to see it in theaters.
yeah, it just wasn't a good movie. Just a cheesy PG-13 horror movie. But I'm so excited for Don't Breathe though. I still want to see that.
Oh yeah, when does that come out again? I need to mark it on my calendar.
I'm actually not sure. I know it does.
Make
It
sure.
does come out this month, but I think like I think it came out already. I think it came out yesterday.
I, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So I'm excited to go see that.
Yeah, it's gonna be good because like it is from the creators of the Evil Dead movies. Like Sam Raimi and everyone else, and I think it's gonna be
Yeah,
a good movie. Because most of their movies are pretty good, except that disappointing remake of The Evil Dead. That one wasn't good.
I haven't seen the remake. I've seen most of the first one. I don't remember where I stopped. I know I got past the whole like tree rape scene.
Yeah, the remake wasn't as good because I don't know. I feel like I don't know, the characters weren't that good. It didn't have like cool original characters like they did in the original trilogy and the TV series. Like they didn't even have Ash in there. But I'm happy they didn't remake them because they ended up starting over, just forgetting about the remake series and all that, and just go with the TV series, and they brought back the original character, which was Ash, which I was really happy about.
Yeah, Ash is a very interesting character, and
He
I'm
completes he completes the movies.
it's it's like how the Halloween series wouldn't be the same without Dr. Samuel Loomis. If you take him away, it's just not the same.
Yeah, it was really different. Yeah, like H2O was like, well, speaking of a movie without a Halloween movie without him, H2O was probably like the only one that was good. That you know a movie that didn't involve him being in there.
Yeah, H2O was I have kind of mixed feelings about it, but in the end, I think I like it more than I hate it because it was a kind of a little fun thing, and it brought back Jamie Lee Curtis into the Halloween movies. But then Resurrection happened, and spoilers, she gets killed off
In the
like in the
beginning.
first part of the movie,
Yeah, that
which was
movie
really
is more of
stupid.
a comedy to me. I see it more as just a horror comedy, and
Yeah,
it's
it's
just a
a
dumb movie.
reality TV show that takes place in the Myers house.
Yeah, like
It's a perfect idea.
the movie could have been so much better. It actually had a lot of potential, but then ended up just doing terrible.
Yeah, sadly, that's what happens to a lot of horror movies, mostly sequels and remakes.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of Halloween, yeah, I was watching Halloween the first and second today earlier. And I just felt like watching them. Yeah, those two movies are just masterpieces. Like every time I watch it, it feels like the first time I've seen them. Every time I watch it, they just have a good feeling to them. They have a great tone, like that
For
Halloween tone to it.
I remember a few years ago, me and my friend, we would just constantly watch like few different scary movies to scare ourselves, and it would mostly be Halloween 2 because we ended up losing the DVD version of the first one at my house for some reason, but we bought it a while later, so it's fine, and I have it on DVD now. Yay! It was that we watched The Gate a bit, Pet
Oh, I
Cemetery.
love that movie. That movie's amazing.
Yeah, a bunch of like just the old stuff.
I haven't seen the sequel though to The Gate. I don't know if that's good. So
Yeah, me neither.
yeah, it's on my bucket list. It is on my bucket list. So I have to watch that.
Yeah, and recently I watched two, the first two Hellraiser movies, and then I watched Wes Craven's New Nightmare, and I enjoyed those a lot.
Yeah,
They
Wes
were
Craven's
pretty
Nightmare.
good. It was like a whole new take on Freddy Krueger,
Yeah,
and
he
it
like
was
yeah, his
he
design
was
is also really cool.
yeah. I would not want him near me if he was real. Like I would take the normal Freddy over New Nightmare Freddy like any day.
In my
Um,
opinion, I still think the original 1984 Freddy is still the most terrifying one. He's just so freaking disturbing and scary in that movie. He's terrifying in the original one. He's so menacing.
well, yeah, that's how it always is. And back when I first got into like creepypastas and stuff, I always thought that Jeff the Killer would be really good. Like if they made a movie about him, it would be really good if they made him like a mixture between Freddy Krueger, the original, and then Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees. Like he'll have the kind of like the whole personality of Freddy and that like psycho blah, 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 insanity of Michael and the gore of Jason.
Yeah. Or we could think of Joker. I don't know.
Or the Joker, yeah.
Because Joker's sanity is very similar to well, at least the Heath Ledger Joker is very similar to Jeff the Killer.
Speaking of Joker, have you seen Suicide Squad?
Yeah, I saw it when it first came out. It's freaking amazing. I love that movie.
So, what do you think of the new Joker?
I think it's cool. It reminds me of the Joker from the comic book called The Joker, which is a gangster version of the Joker.
Yeah, and that's kind of how he was like in the really like the first Batman comics. That's kind of how he was. He was like a mob boss kind of, but he was still like insane. So I like how they did that with him. And I'm still not too crazy about the laugh because it's just kind of like, he's just like, eh, eh, eh.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
just
know
kind of
how I feel about
it's really
that.
slow. But we didn't really get to hear him laugh as much in that movie.
No, that because he wasn't in it that much. It was like 3 or 4 scenes,
Yeah,
and there were a few things that we saw like in the trailers that weren't actually in the movie.
yeah, because of the reshoots, they had to do a lot of reshoots.
Yeah, And
There is only one disappointing thing about the movie, and that's that we didn't get to see Batman as much. We barely even saw him.
yeah, and it makes sense, but I did want to see Batman some more.
I
Um,
mean, yeah, it's because almost in every single Suicide comic, at the end, Batman always ends up, you know, going against them and just attacking them.
yeah, but hey, I'm excited for the Batman film.
Yeah, by Ben Affleck.
I'm actually excited for all the new DC stuff. Like Wonder Woman looks great.
It
The new
does.
Justice League looks pretty great.
I think
Although the Flash's lightning is like blue instead of yellow, but whatever.
I actually kind of like it blue. I don't know.
It's because I've been like thinking about it, and it looks kind of pretty cool blue, and it also makes sense that they went with blue because in Batman v Superman Doomsday's like weird electrical stuff was like yellow,
Yeah,
so they can't really do that with the Flash now.
but yeah. But right now, I'm happy with how the DCU is going. A lot of people might not like it, but I think yeah, I think it's pretty cool the way it is now.
Yeah, they're getting there. They're already they're figuring it out.
Yeah.
It's good.
But then there's the Marvel fanboys, which is annoying. But well, I mean, like I honestly like both Marvel and DC, but I only prefer DC more is because of Batman. Like Batman's a badass. He always has a plan for everything.
Yeah, he'll always be my favorite superhero, like
Yeah,
of all time.
yeah, because he proves that humans can do so much.
Especially if they're rich and they have no parents.
Yep. Yeah, I saw this really funny meme that had like Tony Stark and well, Tony Stark was asking Bruce, Batman. He was just asking him like, "Oh yeah, do you remember the time when we never had money?" He's like, and Batman responds with no, and they're just throwing out money everywhere and stuff. It's pretty funny
Yeah,
because they've always had money. There's never a time. Well, actually the Bruce Wayne did lose money in the Nolan trilogy. He actually went broke at one
yeah.
point.
He lost like everything in the Nolan trilogy. I think
Yeah,
in one of the comic storylines, he goes broke too. I forgot which one it was. I don't. It didn't involve like the Joker, but in one of them he did get broke. Like he went bankrupt and everything. It was almost the end of Batman, but he's Batman, so it wasn't.
yeah. That's it. Batman is basically the explanation for everything. How do you do it? We don't know. He's Batman. That's it.
It's Batman.
But yeah, Batman's just awesome.
Yeah. So
My favorite Marvel superhero, though.
the
Wait, let me sorry to cut you off real quick, but my favorite
yeah,
Marvel
go ahead.
superhero is Spider-Man. I don't know. I like Spider-Man. He's my even though I have arachnophobia, he's still my favorite Marvel superhero.
Yeah, mostly like for people, it's typically Marvel's their favorite superhero is Batman, and then it's Spider-Man for Marvel.
Yeah, I mean, because Spider-Man's kind of like the icon of Marvel.
Yeah, he was. Um, I don't think he was the first Marvel superhero to get like a movie about him, but he was like the one that got the most attention.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I want to ask something. Have you seen the 2003 Hulk movie? I don't know if you seen that movie.
A long time ago, yeah.
Well, I was watching it again. I barely noticed how dark the movie was for its time. Actually, like for a Hulk movie, it's actually really, really dark, and the soundtrack even goes
Really?
with it. Yeah, it's actually a pretty dark movie. When I was a kid, I was like, "Oh yeah, it's such a good movie," But the movie's actually really dark for a Hulk movie because it does a lot with
Hmm.
psychological stuff and all that, and his past is very
Yeah,
dark,
I can see that. Yeah.
which is
Oh,
why it was dark.
I have to watch it again.
Yeah, I saw it recently. And I'm like, wow, this movie's like I feel like people didn't like it because they complained a lot about the CGI and that Hulk didn't come out as much, but that movie wasn't
Mhm.
really about like I mean like, yeah, it was about Hulk obviously, but it was also an origin movie for Bruce Banner.
Yeah, the superhero isn't supposed to come out that much in a origin movie.
Yeah,
In
it's supposed to
Batman
be
Begins,
very
Batman didn't really show up until a while into the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I like about the Nolan trilogy. They focus on their story and characters.
Yeah, and that's why it's like the best Batman on screen, like live action film, or that's why people say it's the best live action film,
Yeah, I mean,
and I believe them.
yeah. Well, I don't know. I still like Ben Affleck a lot more than Christian Bale because I don't know. It just he brings the character to life a lot, and
Ben Affleck is the best on screen Batman we've seen so far, in my opinion. Yeah.
yeah, and he really brought to life the Dark Knight Returns version of Batman. You know the Dark Knight Returns, right? I think everyone knows that.
Of course, that's like
What-
my favorite Batman animated film.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It's a really good anime film. I love that movie. I've seen that movie so many times, and it never gets boring.
Yeah, I know. I still want to see the Killing Joke, the animated film that came out pretty recently.
Oh, I saw it. It's pretty good, but there's just one scene that really bothers me. It's been bothering every Batman, Killing Joke
I
fan. I
I
think you know what
might
it's
know
about.
what scene you're talking about. I haven't seen it, but I might have heard about it.
It involves do you mind if I don't know if you want to hear it.
Just
It's a sex
just
scene.
like okay, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I've heard
Yeah,
about it.
it's so off character. It didn't make any sense.
It does sound really off character for Batman, especially the Killing Joke. Like, because I read the original comic and I have the original comic for the Killing Joke,
It was my first ever
and
comic book.
it
It was amazing.
really,
Yeah, it was actually my
wow,
first comic book. Yeah, I got it when I was like 5. My aunt got it for me. Well, that's how it was. Like I was going at the library. I mean, not the library, at this bookstore, and I just saw it there because it was like the anniversary and all that stuff. And I was like, oh,
yeah,
cool. And I was just kind of flipping through the pages. I'm like, oh, I just went to like the back section, and there's a little short comic, and it had Batman get shot in the head. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I actually want to get this comic. I'm like, Batman
you
got killed.
got
How did that happen?
Batman get shot.
I was like, yeah. So like, I had to get it, and plus that Joker. Joker's like my all time favorite villain. So yeah,
Yeah,
I asked her
well,
if she can buy it for me. I really wanted it.
that's an interesting comic to start with. Jeez,
Yeah, and yeah, it's because for me, when I was a kid, I had no boundaries to, movies being rated R. My mom wasn't really there as much as in my childhood, so like she didn't really mind, and she knew that we could be
I,
mature about it.
yeah, I didn't. I watched a lot of like rated R movies. That's kind of why I'm into horror because it was like kind of a tradition for me, my mom, my grandma, and my cousins to like just watch really these like scary movies. Although for a while in my early childhood, I refused to watch anything that had to do with Chucky or Jason or Freddy.
Same. Well, I was mostly scared of Well, for me, this I was when I was a kid. I wasn't really scared of Freddy because I seen Freddy vs. Jason so many times, and I thought he was like hilarious and all that stuff. And I was scared. I was
Yeah,
so scared of Chucky, and I was super terrified of Michael Myers. I think he was like my worst fear at the time as a kid because I don't know, they would always trick me to
yeah,
think
me too.
that.
Because my dad used to live in San Jose, and I would go over to visit. And when I would be sleeping, like in my bedroom at his house or something, I would leave the door open, and sometimes I would leave the lights on, sometimes I would leave them off. But either way, I would stare at the doorway, and I would think that every time I look away and look back at the doorway, it'll just be Michael Myers standing there.
Oh, I know.
That made
But
it
as a
pretty
kid,
hard.
I was super scared of Michael Myers, like out of anyone else, because my sister, she would always, and my mom's boyfriend at the time, they would always tell me like, "Oh yeah, if that song starts playing, that means he's gonna come for you." And I was a kid, I obviously believed in them. Now I would cry like a little bitch. I was like, "Oh no, he's gonna get me." And yeah, I was such a scary cat as a kid. Oh, what the hell? Okay, I don't
Yeah,
know.
me too.
This weird
Um,
zombie in the game is just twitching, and I killed him though. It
oh,
was weird. But yeah, and then I saw when I was like 70. When I was 7, I finally saw the original Nightmare on Elm Street, and that movie scared me. I didn't want to go to bed. I was so scared of that movie.
yeah. I from so when I was really scared of like everything when I was like I don't know 4 through maybe 6, and I ended up seeing um a few. I ended up just like kind of saying screw it and watched think the first two Nightmare on Elm Street movies, and I was like, oh, I mean, it's scary, but like this is cool. I like this. I want to watch them all now,
Yeah,
but I'm still scared of it.
yeah.
Yay!
Basically, when I turned 7, that's when I
So
started not to care and just started watching all of them. Like I remember that's when I finally saw started watching Halloween and all that stuff because I was at 1 through 6. My ages 1 through 6. That's when I was still terrified of Michael Myers and all that.
yeah,
But either way, even though those characters were real, it would make sense that if you would fear them, they'll be freaking terrifying.
yeah, they're still pretty creepy. Like I can still see myself getting scared or something thinking about them. Probably not so much Michael Myers because well the remakes kind of ruined it for me. I'm just like, well, okay, sure.
When I watched the original, I just ignored the remakes. I still love the original movies, especially the first two. The thing I love about the first two the most is how I said it's vibe. Like even though it's not Halloween, it still feels like it gives you that Halloween feel to it, and you feel like you're actually on Halloween and stuff. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I get what you mean.
yeah, and that's
That's
why
how I
I
was.
always watch those movies when on Halloween because like it's the perfect movie to watch on Halloween.
Yeah, like last Halloween. What did I do last Halloween? I think during the day I listened to like a bunch of creepy pastas, and then at night I watched all of the Halloween movies. And the year before that, me, my uncle, and my cousins watched all the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, and that was fun.
Sucks Halloween is gonna be on a Monday this year.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have like I don't know maybe like a little get together with my family or something. We usually do that every Halloween. It's tradition. Same thing with like Christmas and all that. And
Yeah.
yeah, we might have like
Not,
a little party, a little get together, and just dress up and all that stuff.
yeah. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do for
Oh,
Halloween. I might end up going and taking my little sister trick or treating, which means I'll probably end up dressing up as something.
that's cool. You have any
Yeah.
any what do you call it? Like, do you know what you're gonna be this year? Maybe like a couple of suggestions for you.
I have no idea what I'm gonna be this year. Kind of thinking of like maybe going as myself. It's like going as Nightmare Slumber, like just putting on the mask and going out trick or treating. But I'll take suggestions, please.
Well, how I said, I can't really give away my character that I'm gonna be this year because that's still kind of like a surprise to my channel. I actually I don't even know. I think I actually did give it away by accident. Well, no, I'm just gonna just play it safe. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah.
No, it should be. Well, this year me and my family want to do something different because I always dress as like a horror themed character. So I
Yeah.
decided different for once and just I don't know, maybe like a Marvel character. So I already picked my Marvel character that I'm gonna be. I already ordered my costume. I'm pretty excited to get it. I'm gonna do an unboxing for that. That's gonna be for like 200 subs. That's why I haven't really done any videos right now on my YouTube channel because I'm
Hmm.
saving all my momentum for that. It's gonna be awesome unboxing. Yeah.
Speaking of future stuff that we're gonna do on our channels, I kind of wanted to do like an update video, but I guess I'll just say it here, and I'll probably end up doing an update video anyways because there's some stuff that I want to talk about, like on its own. Um, but I do have a few different things planned. A few of them involve Jeff the Killer. One of them involves the original creepypasta for Jeff the Killer. Not going to say what it is. Another one involves Ben Drowned,
Oh yeah, I know.
and
He's a cool guy. Cool. I mean, pre-pasta, not guy, but yeah.
he's a cool guy. Yes, the murder ghost that likes to haunt video games. He's a pretty cool guy. I like talking to him a lot. No, but what was I saying? There's a few things that I want to talk about, and it's been a while since I've played Jeff, so I want to do that. But yeah, that's basically it. And maybe some extra stuff in the future. Probably, and you could do like a collaboration or something if we have the time.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about for next year. That I know it's gonna be a long time. The unboxing for that figure that I ordered, the Ramona Flowers
Yeah.
figure. Yeah, it's gonna be a long time. I plan on buying a Freddy Krueger figure because it's like a new figure that's coming out from the A Nightmare on Elm Street. They're cool. It's like a pretty good deal on BigBadToyStory.com. I don't know if you heard that website. They sell
I
pretty.
think I have, yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna probably buy it there. The Freddy Krueger figure.
Yeah, that's
Maybe do an
that's good.
unboxing for that.
I've got a. I think I'm gonna try to order some stuff in the future. Not too sure what. Probably something Star Wars related, or maybe something horror related, or both.
Yeah,
I'm a
both would be
huge
cool.
fan of Star Wars.
Yeah, we all know that. Rogue
Uh,
One. I'm really excited for Rogue One though. That looks really cool.
oh my god!
Freak, I
I
died.
um I remember when I saw that the trailer for Rogue One is out, and I just immediately stopped everything that I was doing and watched it. And oh my god, I'm so excited because Darth Vader. It showed Darth Vader at the end. I know it was short, but that's exactly what I wanted. I was
Yeah.
talking. I was talking with my dad recently, and we're both huge Star Wars fans. And we it's been announced that Darth Vader was going to be in the movie, but I wanted them to at least just show him play the sound of him breathing or something. But we got him breathing, and then we got the back of his head, which sounds weird to be something to be excited for. But oh my god, I was like, yes, it's so exciting. Oh, I'm a huge nerd, but I don't care.
Next year's gonna be really good too for like horror movies.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to next year.
Yeah, hopefully they don't delay Friday 13th. I'm surprised we haven't seen any like trailers or even any like teasers. It's weird.
Yeah, and I think they recently started filming for Jeepers Creepers 3, or something happened and they're like starting production finally.
Yeah,
It's been like
for
it's
sure
been
it's
what
coming out next year. For sure that movie's gonna come out next year.
for,
So we know.
for sure. It's been like what 10 years now, over 10 years
Yeah, it's over 10 years.
since. Jeez, um, yeah, it's still one of my favorite horror movies, and now it's my sister's. Even though she's like 2, she watches it, both of them, all the time. She'll come into my room and she'll say "Creeper Creepers." That's how she says "Jeepers Creepers." So it's weird, but yeah, no, there's a lot of new stuff coming that I'm really excited for, pretty soon.
Yeah. Also, I'm really excited for the new Resident Evil movie. It's gonna be amazing. I love the Resident.
I
I'm a
keep
huge
forgetting to
fan.
watch the trailer. I had it on my uh watch later thing for a while, and I keep putting it off. So since if you've seen the trailer, how does it look?
It looks amazing. That's all I have to say. I think it's gonna be a perfect. It looks like it's gonna leave on a good note. I like it,
Yeah.
all of them. I think all the movies are amazing. They're really good.
Hmm.
I don't know if you've seen any of the movies or
I've seen all of them. Yeah,
yeah.
I
Like the
haven't
fifth
seen any of
one,
them in theater. But I've been watching. I've watched all of them.
I've seen the first, not the first. Well, obviously not the first one. I don't even think I was born at the time. I don't even, wait. When did the first one come out again? I don't know. I know it came. I think
I
early 2K, early 2000s.
Yeah, I was still pretty young when the first one came out, so I couldn't see that one.
Yeah, I
But
seen
I think
the fourth, fifth in theaters.
yeah, I think we ended up getting it like right after it came out on DVD. And it's interesting because I still haven't played any of the Resident Evil games.
I've played 2 of them.
I
They're
I
really
played
good.
I played like 5 minutes of number 5 and 6, and I liked 6. That was pretty good.
I own two games, and I haven't been part five for some reason. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me, but I
Hmm.
have been Resident Evil Revelations 2. It's a great game. I actually like that one. It's my favorite one out of the ones I played.
Hmm.
Had a really good story,
Um,
and it's pretty emotional and all that stuff. So
yeah.
I like the characters. I think the characters are cool.
All right. uh, so what next?
Let's kind of talk a little bit more about the horror movies. I don't know if you've seen like the teaser photo for It
Wait,
2017.
did the teaser photo came out?
Yeah, it showed him Pennywise. He actually looks pretty cool. I think he looks pretty cool.
Uh, hang on, I'm going to Google. You can go ahead and talk about it while I search up the picture.
Well, yeah, as right now there's not a lot of information about the movie, but yeah, we have the cast is ready. I think they're already filming the movie. Yeah, they're filming it. Everything's ready, and it should be coming out next year, in like mid 2017, I think. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. They're gonna be remaking a lot of Stephen King movies, like what other movie are they making? Pet Cemetery. I supposedly rumored Christine, movie about the car and stuff. Yeah, it's a good movie
I
too.
remember that one.
Christine.
Jeez, I haven't watched that in a long time.
Yeah, I like that
I,
movie. That was good. And supposedly, Cujo is getting. I don't know. Like a lot of people don't know if it's going to be a sequel or a remake.
they're
I
doing
forgot
a
the name of the
Cujo
movie.
thing?
Yeah,
Huh.
It's called K9 something something something. I don't know. Whatever because Cujo means something. I don't know. It's like C stands for K9 and U. I forgot. J also forgot and O also forgot. I just know the first part. All I know is that says K9 and something. How I said. I don't know. I have to look at the title again. But Pet
Hmm.
Cemetery is gonna be interesting, and that's gonna be
Oh, wait, they're
because
doing a Pet Cemetery one too?
yeah, they're remaking that
Jeez,
one.
where have I been? Where have I been? I haven't heard of any of these. Wow.
Do you have the app IMDb? Because that's where I get all my stuff at.
No, but I'm on IMDb right now. I'm checking out the It thing.
Well, actually, I don't
Yeah,
think
the pen. Uh,
I didn't know it was on the. I actually found it on Google, like as a news, because I'm like following the news thing, and it came
oh,
up. Because on
okay. Well,
IMDb it didn't show up.
I don't know if I'm looking at the right picture.
It just has them like smiling in the dark.
Okay, I think I'm looking at the right picture.
Yeah, well, it's that one.
All right. Well, yeah, that's an interesting. Yeah, I can see that being scary. Yeah, wait to see it. It'll probably look better when it's on screen and actually moving. Because
Yeah,
which it was like I saw the Jared Leto Joker for the first time. The picture of it, nobody knew what to think about it.
yeah,
So this is kind of reminding me of.
yeah. I think and we also haven't seen him do all his other weird, scary transformation faces he always has with like the sharp teeth and stuff and the weird eyes and all
Yeah.
that. So we still have to
Uh,
see that.
yeah, that movie still completely terrifies me.
Yeah, it's a
It,
really good movie.
every time I think or like see a picture of Pennywise, I just get really scared of everything because he doesn't play by the rules of reality or anything. He can just
Yeah,
teleport under the bed or something. Yeah,
yeah. It's cool. It's cool that he's a clown and he could turn to your worst fears and all that stuff.
yeah, and it's weird because I've never really been scared of clowns, and I'm still not scared of clowns. But Pennywise, it's just right there.
Yeah, especially with the sharp teeth and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah, to this day, he still looks terrifying. But I'm not scared of clowns either. I don't know. I never found clowns to be scary. I only think Pennywise is like the only scary to be. Yeah, the only clown too scary.
Yeah. Yeah, clowns aren't really scary to me. I'm actually not too afraid of spiders either. Spiders, the only spiders I really get scared of are like the really big ones.
Yeah, those are the ones I'm scared of too. I hate tarantulas. I hate like
Yeah.
big ass fat ones with like fat weird thing, butt thing coming. I don't know what those things.
I think I forgot what they were called.
Yeah, I just in general hate spiders, but the little ones don't really bother me. Like I'll kill those, but like big ones,
Yeah.
they cringy.
Yeah, if I see a spider, no matter like what the size is, I'll just kill it. Because, screw spiders. um, but yeah, any other news for the horror stuff? Oh, he's gone. Oh no, we lost him. Uh, you're back.
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened.
That was scary.
And right when we were talking about spiders, I was like, what the hell?
Spiders are evil confirmed.
Yeah, they've always been evil.
Um. Anyways, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, any other news in the horror stuff?
Um, well, like I said, same thing with not Fright 13th, Leatherface. We haven't seen any news about that either, but we've seen
Mm.
photos and all that, and the cast is ready. They said that they started filming, but we haven't seen any new footage or anything, or teasers at least. So
Yeah, I like it when they do like very secretive stuff, but I at least want to see I at least want to see some teaser stuff like maybe just at least just show like a chainsaw for Leatherface or something.
Yeah, like at least a couple of photos would be nice. Like at least it is showing us photos. Like they showed the whole cast and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
Pennywise ready. So yeah.
So
Oh yeah, and I heard that they're gonna do a show for The Exorcist, the original awesome movie.
really,
Yeah, I don't really want it to be. I think they should even do anything for the movie. I think it should be left alone.
yeah, it's because I've seen like a couple of the Exorcist sequels, and they weren't good like at all.
I seen the second one, which is actually the only one I liked. I seen the third one, which wasn't that good, and the Origins one, the beginning, which was also not good either.
Yeah, I saw that one too. Is like weird.
Yeah, but I only like the second one to be honest with you. I thought that one was pretty good because it takes place a couple years after the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the beginning was gonna be cool because it had what's his name? I forgot his name. The name of the priest, that the old man guy. I forgot. I haven't seen the Extras for a super long time. Wait, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about. I forgot his name too.
Oh yeah, his character. Yeah, well, he is like the main character of the beginning. So I thought, it would have been interesting, but it wasn't. It was not good.
I thought too. It was like the way I saw it. It was weird because it was on TV like really late at night, and I was like, "Oh hey, it's a prequel to The Exorcist, and it has like the priest dude. This could be cool." And not really. Oh well.
Yeah.
And I didn't even get to see it from the beginning the first time. On a part where this one kid was getting eaten alive by wolves or something.
I don't even remember the movie that well. I have to watch that again.
Yeah, I don't remember it that well either. I just remember mostly the kid getting eaten by wolves, a chick giving birth to an already dead baby with maggots all over it.
Was it like a fetus or what?
No, it was like a newborn baby. Like she had just given birth and it was dead with maggots all over it. That was.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of like stillborn or something.
No, but I don't know how I feel about like dead babies and stuff in horror movies.
Like, yeah, there's always like a limit. Like, I mean, like, you like horror. Yeah, it gets us to be as disturbing as possible, but sometimes, like, that's not
Like
really. Been going
It's
for it.
just like you can at least calm down with some of the stuff that I've seen in some like weird horror movies. Like you know the Human Centipede, right?
Yeah,
Have you seen either of them? There's two of them. Actually, I think
I
there's three.
yeah. There's three. I've only seen the first one. Yeah, that's the only one I've seen.
I've seen the first and second one, and little spoiler for the end of the second one. This chick gives birth in a car while she's trying to escape the guy. Hang on, someone's at the door. To find something to talk about. Hang on.
All right. Well, yeah. I guess it's up to me now. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know. What should I talk about, guys? Oh, okay. I'm playing. How I said, I'm playing zombies. The only thing I play. So, well, no, the only thing I play. But I mean, like, if I'm bored, I'll probably play that. Killing some zombies is pretty fun. Or maybe I'll play some Arkham games. No, no. I'm just saying random stuff because Nightmare Slumber is gone right now. Okay. Let's put this cool. Wait. What does that say? Are we gonna do a ritual right now? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What the hell? What the hell? Get away from me! Get away from me! I don't even have a jug, guys. I can die right now if I want. I mean, if I what am I saying? I don't even want to die. I'm just saying. I was
Alright,
just
I'm
saying
back.
stupid stuff. I was just saying whatever. I was just
Yeah,
I don't know what to say.
don't worry, I get like that a lot too. Um, all right. So, you have any like do you have any other topics? Because I might end up having to wrap this up pretty soon. And we still
Um,
have like a good amount of time. So,
I'm not even sure what to talk about. I know there was something that was on my mind. I just can't remember. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I have
next
to jog my
time,
memory.
next time we do this, I gotta like write up a paper with topics to talk about.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know. It did involve something horror. You were gonna say something about the human centipede too.
The Human Centipede. It's basically this chick gives birth in a car and the baby's on like the gas pedal, so she steps on its head, killing it in order to get away. It was just like, why? Why do you have to put that there?
Yeah.
It's not disturbing. It's just kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Um,
It's like, what's the point of that? It's just something that's just bizarre, you know.
yeah,
Like, it was very
I've seen like. Go ahead.
like it's just really, you know, like I don't know. It shouldn't be there. It's something that shouldn't be there. Like there's no reason
Just
for it to be there. It just
yeah,
happened, you know.
it's just unnecessary.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of like really weird, lesser known horror movies that are just like they're either not scary or they're they just like kind of disturbing. I don't know. It's weird.
Oh, I remember now. I remember now. Saw 8. They're gonna do Saw 8. I'm really excited for that.
Oh really? I
Yeah.
thought the other Saw was the last Saw.
Yeah, everyone thought that too.
Cool.
But technically, the title on the cover and posters did say the final chapter. But in the movie, if you really think about it, the movie's called Saw 3D.
Yeah.
So I guess in a way they
The-
kind of, you know.
And it wouldn't be the first time when the final something was the final movie. Like there was a Friday the 13th, the final chapter. That wasn't the final chapter.
I mean,
There
their
was
original idea was for that to be the final chapter, but fans wanted more. So
but it wasn't the final chapter. There's
yeah,
Final Fantasy. There's a bunch of those games, and that's not final at all.
yeah. Same thing with like Halloween. I don't know if you knew about this, but John Carpenter's original idea was to make like multiple Halloween movies that are called Halloween, like in the series, like Halloween 3: Season of the Witch.
Yeah,
But like the second
I think
movie was supposed to be like the only two movie. The first and second Halloween movies were the only ones about Michael Myers, and the third one's Season of the Witch. I don't know what other idea he had,
yeah.
but it would just give you like one of those kind of series when it's just like something
Aren't
completely
those
different
called
after.
aren't those called like anthology films or something?
Yeah. There you go, anthology film.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
basically that.
That would have been a good idea because that's what they're doing. That's what they're gonna do with like the Cloverfield movies, or well, that's what they did because I don't know if they're making any more. But like, they take place in the same universe, but it's not the same story every time.
Yeah, they're all spin-offs.
Yeah. And that could be cool. Although Season of the Witch wasn't really a good movie. I watched it with my mom. I didn't
So,
like it at all. I didn't
yeah.
like it because it wasn't Michael Myers. It could have worked, I guess, but like a costume that comes to life and kills people.
Well,
So
it's
good
evil
luck trying to actually make
costumes.
that
It's
scary.
multiple. It's just
Well, yeah,
yeah.
but
It's actually just a mask. It's just like the company, the mask, and they're yeah killing innocent people for no reason. They just didn't do it. They don't have a motive at all. They're just doing it.
yeah, good luck making that actually scary.
Yeah, I know.
But
I don't know what the point of it was. I guess because it deals with Halloween things. So yeah, I guess
I
that's why.
guess yeah. I mean, it's about as scary as a living tire that blows your head up. Remember that movie?
Rubber, yeah, that has to
Mm,
be like the best movie of all time. That movie was
it's
freaking
great.
hilarious. Yeah, well, remember he says it in the movie. There doesn't have to be a reason, because there is no reason.
Yeah,
And that's what I like about Rubber. Like even though it was kind of a weird movie, it did prove some points.
yeah, because like there's been a few times like where um in a horror movie they just try to like write off the killer or the monster or something, killing people for no reason, like they're just insane or something, and most of the time that ends up not working, and it's just kind of like lazy writing.
Yeah,
But there's stuff like Halloween did that pretty like perfectly. The whole, it wasn't like he had a bad childhood or everybody was an asshole to him when he was a little kid. It was just kind of Michael Myers one day decided to stab his sister a bunch of times, and he did it to an insane asylum, and he broke out, and he decided to try to stab his other sister a bunch of times. So,
yeah.
and it did that pretty good,
He was
which
just
is
a psycho inhuman. He was just psychopath with that is inhuman because he got cursed with the heart of thorn, which wasn't the
yeah. And
original idea, but ended up being
the the whole thorn thing it's an interesting concept that um that could have. I wish they'd like expanded on that a little more because
yeah. It was basically 1 through 6 had that, but then the seventh and eight were like kind of like pretending like those movies didn't happen. It just takes place
yeah, I
right
don't know
after.
why six because six was like I don't know, it wasn't. I don't want to say it was bad, but it wasn't really good for like a Halloween movie
Yeah.
because it just kind of gave up on its own plot halfway through.
No.
Like they just kind of forgot about the whole thorn curse
Yeah.
halfway through it. It was weird, and like the cult wasn't really a cult anymore. I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
The only thing that was good about that movie was what's it called? Michael Myers was actually pretty dark in that movie. He was actually I think he was at his darkest in that movie.
yeah, yeah, he was. Uh,
Probably like the only
but
thing I like about the movie. It was very dark.
yeah, the rest of it was just kind of like meh.
I know, like
And
they,
Paul Rudd
uh,
didn't really do that. That wasn't his best performance, but I think he said he like hates that movie,
yeah.
so it's okay.
Well, he's done some
Um,
pretty crappy movies, so
yeah, he has,
but he should
and
just turn to Ant-Man
uh,
and went inside. I don't know, Michael Myers and just did a crazy fatality and just grew inside of him and come out and boom. Even
yeah,
though he might have came back later because killers always find a way to come back for some reason.
he could have. Ant-Man could have gone subatomic, or he could have turned giant,
I know,
beat the
Giant Man.
crap out of Michael Myers. Um,
But Michael Myers doesn't take crap from anyone. He's Michael Myers.
yeah, I know. Like, um, weren't they weren't they like gonna do a Michael Myers versus someone movie?
Yeah, they're starting to add like them. Well, like I mean, it's already been confirmed since this is I don't know if you seen Bride of Chucky, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, the like even though that movie, I think it's a good movie, but a lot of people don't like it because it's too comedic and all that stuff. But like the thing that made that movie really popular is I confirmed that all the horror killers are in one universe now. It's like
yeah, and that was pretty cool. I really liked that part.
Yeah, the
where it was
beginning.
like, yeah, it was just like all of the stuff right there.
Well, yeah, basically,
Um,
they're gonna start doing a movie, like where they're all gonna like start having like a death battle against each other, all the horror killers. Because, well, obviously, it first started with Freddy versus Jason, and then they wanted to add Ash and Hellraiser to it later. Like they're gonna do a sequel,
really?
yeah. And then like, oh yeah, let's just add a Hellraiser and all that. But yeah, and then oh yeah, speaking of how they're all connected to the same universe. Chucky even says himself in the movie when when that one cop gets all the needles in his face, and he's like, oh wow, that looks familiar, because he was referring to Pinhead from Hellraiser.
Yeah,
Because Chucky's been in hell so many times already, so of course he's gonna be familiar with Hellraiser and all that.
the
With
have you
Pinhead.
seen any of the Hellraiser movies?
I've only seen the first one, but not like really. I have to watch it again. Like I wasn't really at the time. I wasn't really paying attention. I was just kind of like moving around and stuff because I had to do things.
Yeah, yeah, you probably should watch them again, because or at least the first two, because those are the
No.
only ones that I ended up rewatching them recently. Because
Hell World is terrible. Don't watch Hellraiser Hell World. That
oh
one's
my god,
stupid.
okay, so I watched this guy that like reviews movies and mostly horror movies, and he reviewed Hell World, and it was just like, wow, that is a
Sounds
terrible
familiar.
movie.
Is it? Well, have you heard of Chris Stuckman? I don't know if you know who he is.
I have, but I don't watch him.
I watch him all the
There's
time. He's a cool guy, but sometimes he does kind of go a little overboard with his criticism.
hmm,
Like he's a good critic over. Like he's still better than Rotten Tomatoes, but like I still think he sometimes he takes his opinion too far and stuff.
yeah, I guess that's like for a comedy thing. But yeah, sometimes critics can take things too far. But yeah, uh, so Hell World, the beginning of Superman, because Henry Cavill, who plays Superman now, was in it.
Oh yeah,
So uh,
yeah. How I was saying about the getting all the. I don't. All I know is that was their idea to add Hellraiser and Ash afterwards after Freddy vs. Jason. So I don't know if they're gonna do any other projects after that. But it still would have been cool if we all got to see them like together. Like fight, whatever, doing whatever they want because they're killers. Killers don't team up. They usually
I think they should do that. That would be interesting.
yeah.
That's that was kind of my idea when I first started doing like the Beyond the Wall stuff on my channel. I was planning on doing something like that, except with creepypastas instead of horror killers. Although I might have tried to do something with some of the horror killers. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. And, I'm still, I still think I might try to finish writing the whole versus Michael Myers thing, because I'm still pretty interested in that, in making that a thing. So it is 8:05. Should we start wrapping it up?
Yeah, we'll start wrapping it up now. Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
pretty fun doing these
we're running
things.
out of stuff to talk about, and it's been like an hour or two, almost 2 hours, I think.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, any final thoughts on anything?
No, I think that's about it. Well, again, how I said, sorry guys, I haven't done just in case if any of my subscribers are watching on your channel. I'm pretty sure some of my subscribers subscribe to you too, because I'm always
Yeah,
giving you guys shout outs and all that stuff. So yeah,
yeah.
sorry because I recently reached 200 past 200 subs. I'm at 202 now. I've actually been getting a lot of subscribers this month.
Yeah, I'm at 133, I think.
Yeah, or I think 34. I don't know. I have to check again. But yeah,
I'm checking.
yeah. Right
Yeah,
now, all I know is 202 subs. So yeah, just in case if you got any of my subscribers are watching this, sorry, but I haven't done a thank you video because I usually do it. Thank you video every time I pass like a certain point. That's pretty high,
mhm.
and it's because I'm gonna do a really cool video, which is how I said it's an unboxing. It's gonna be awesome. So I can't wait to do that. That's gonna be like the thank you video. Something that's cool, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And also, I don't. Sorry for the. Or also for like, I haven't really done a lot of uploads. I'm kind of liking the uploads because my internet is just not good to upload. It's crap. It's limited. Right now, I'm in like the in a kind of a predicament. I think that's the pronounce the word. I'm not really. I'm still
Yeah.
not good at pronouncing.
Predicament.
Yeah, right now because yeah, we just don't have money and stuff. Yeah, this right now I'm like at my lowest budget. You know, it's the
Yeah.
hardest times right now. I think this is like the hardest times right now. You know, for me and my family.
Yeah. For me too. There's been a lot of stuff going on, like family stuff, and also I've been away from my computer for a bit, so I couldn't really do anything, which is why it took like a month for me to upload my next video, and now it's been almost 2 weeks. I uploaded something, so I want to start doing more stuff with that, which is why I started planning for everything. um, but yeah, that's shouldn't be too hard for me at least. Hopefully, you can get things sorted out or things start to get better.
Well, yeah, as of right now, my mom, she's still like trying to get a job and all that because she kind of quit her work like super long time ago to finish school, which I'm happy she already finished school and all that stuff.
Hmm.
But yeah, she already did 2 interviews, so hopefully something goes comes up and she gets the job.
Yeah,
That's what I'm hoping because our family kind of needs some money, especially since the rent kind of went up a little.
hmm. I know how that feels.
Yeah.
uh, uh, we've been there a bit. Um, all right, so I guess that's it then. Uh, so I guess we're gonna end it here. Thank you for anybody watching, and remember, go check out Wolfpack Leader's channel if you haven't already. He's like you said, he's been slow on uploads, but the stuff that he already has on his channel is pretty good. And and well, yeah, I guess that's it. Next time, this I'm gonna try to make these a little more professional, I guess, to where we don't run out of stuff to talk about halfway through.
Yeah, I'm gonna start
Um,
making a list.
yeah, so 2 lists, more stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, there's new uploads to come in the future. Hopefully soon, if things go well for me, and same thing goes for Wolfpack Leader, I think. Um, well, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
See ya.